Quan siphoning. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold. I'm like, yeah.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway, and taking the ball for the Mets, number 26.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jared Triolo leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Righty delivers. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, right fielder Bryan Reynolds.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And there's a foul ball. Ball one there. Triolo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Out towards left center. Nimmo. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. And that is that. Pirates lead 1. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here in Queens. And our starting pitcher here today, Paul Skeens. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
He has great stuff, Boo, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Guides, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one just misses. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Just a slow ground ball this time, and a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Juan Soto now. Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule call. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Here's Pete Alonso.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Sliced hard but foul. In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting 5th,
Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
That one is absolutely belted. No one can get there. It falls in. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So bases all loaded up. And now it's Mark Vientos. On the ground right side. York out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Mets leave him loaded. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Citi Field. Here's McCutchen.
The designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that's
Oh, that's
outside. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt.
Ball 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch to McCutchen. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat,
36,
your chances of
shortstop,
succeeding
Nick
go up.
Gonzalez.
And right there, we see the result.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just
Batting
locked up a little bit.
center fielder,
Thought it was a great
O'Neal
pitch to hit,
Cruz.
but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history.
Lindor. Throw to first in time. Oh, the throw is wild.
Batting 8th, catcher Joey Bart.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Joey Bart. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the air to left center. McNeil in pursuit. And that's the third out. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the
Leadoff
second.
for the
Jeff
Mets.
McNeil stands in.
Center fielder Jeff McNeil.
Schemes back to work. And that's
Ball
way
1.
high. 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Alvarez, the base runner at first with one out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now Brandon Nimmo reached on an infield single his first time. And ball one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs.
Inside, ball 2.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
To the right side, York. Handles, throws to first, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now the rookie second baseman, Nick York. And he takes a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Jared Triolo, led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. In there, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
That one not close. Now 1-2. One out, base is empty. Got him. And 2 away now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
At the plate, Spencer Horwitz. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And Bryan Reynolds with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Now batting, right fielder Bryan Reynolds.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bryan Reynolds here. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder
Here's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Towards first, Horwitz. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air. Triolo. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mets go down quickly, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Tommy Pham. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Now
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That one out to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Out front and foul to the left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Lindor on the move. He's got it. 2 down.
So that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So 2 down now, and here is O'Neal Cruz. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the go-ahead run at third, top half of inning number 4. The other way, and foul ball. Down the line, and it's foul. And O'Neal is struck out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Queens, now it's the DH, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. McNeil, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. And usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Way outside, 1-1.
I always see second baseman as being pretty versatile guys you can move around. And so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two outs, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. On the ground to first. Horowitz steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Citi
Leading off for
Field,
the
ready
Pirates,
now for the
catcher,
fifth inning.
Joey
And now
Bart.
the catcher comes up to him, Joey Bart. There's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. One up, one down.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman Nick York.
Nick York, the next Pirate to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. He was late there, strike one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the
Now
pitcher for
batting
having him
third
out in
baseman,
front of that
Jared
pitch.
Triolo.
Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Jared Triolo. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. And we're back. John
Leading
Shabby with
off
my
for
buddy
the
Chris
Mets,
Singleton, and set to get us
Francisco
started. Bottom 5.
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. Skeens back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
First pitch swinging,
Now
went up there with a plan to be
second
aggressive.
baseman,
Smash that one through the infield for the
Tyrone
knock.
Taylor.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball out to center field. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Alvarez at second. Nimmo at first. One gone. Fought off foul. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball out into left center field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. No score. Top 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next one in the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Right fielder Bryan Reynolds.
Go ahead run on base. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bryan Reynolds. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Tommy Pham.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
So the go-ahead run is there comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Brooks
Number
Raley.
25, Brooks Raley.
outside, these so moving. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Come over your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks, this game is so hard. Don't run like Mike, I swim. Drop top with the mob high, with externals, I ain't talking yours now. Talk hard, you a lame homie from the island, gotta deal with us now. I been moving, I can't get no sleep, nah. Everybody gotta eat. You can't run up and try me, nah. Every run around with the heat. I ain't really about scuffing my sleeves, nah. But I can still master your beat. They playing my song on repeat, yeah. They playing my song on repeat. I got a lot on my mind. I ain't on nothing except for my grind. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks. This game is so hard. Don't run like Mike Tyson. Like my rims. If I'm in New York, rock Tim. Screaming, get live, no fat boy slim. I'm in the ocean with sharks. This game is so hard. Don't run like Mike, I swim.
On the ground, could be 2. Toss to Alonso, and that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up
Now
to third,
batting,
and now they have a chance to
designated
drive
hitter
in the go-ahead
Andrew
run.
McCutchen.
It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Golden opportunity right here. And the first
Now 1-0.
offering is not close. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And McCutchen is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher
Now
to bear
batting,
down, make the
shortstop,
pitch, get the
Nick
ground ball.
Gonzalez.
Excellent piece of work.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And the count 1-2. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Second and third, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Liover Peguero.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Horwitz, the runner at third. Reynolds over at second. Gonzalez at first. 2 out of the inning. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we still have no score.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
down for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new
47.
pitcher on the mound. Number 47. Alexander Canario into the game as a defensive
Now
sub
plays
now,
center field.
and he'll take over in center.
Number 29.
And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Canario.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And the Polar Bear strikes out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side throw as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Starling Marte. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Close,
that's
but
ball.
call the ball. And it's 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Nicholas loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Majinski warming up as well. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was
One
sitting on a
ball,
fastball
two
right
strikes.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside.
two
And the
strikes.
count is even, 2-2. Way high. Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your
next
stuff.
for the
Just
Mets,
one out
third
away from getting out of a
baseman,
huge jam.
Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering upstairs. High chopper to third. And a foul ball. Into center. Canario makes a nice running catch. All set for the start of the
Leading off
inning.
for
Here's
Pittsburgh,
Joey Bart
catcher,
now.
Joey Bart.
And the
That's a
sweeper
ball.
is off the plate.
1-0.
Next
That's ball
offering is down low. Just off the inside edge.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second
Now,
baseman,
second
Nick
baseman,
York.
Nick York.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two. Cut on and lifted in the air. Lindor on his way over. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo, 1 for 3. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Soto makes the play, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Center fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Swinging a foul out of play. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's 2 for 2.
Alvarez.
On the ground.
Nope, that's
and foul ball. And fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
Tyrone
second
Taylor
baseman,
up now for the Mets.
Tyrone Taylor.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Fly ball to right. Reynolds pulls that one down, and the inning is over.
Slow burn like an arm rash. Slick burn, rubber like a bar match. Country boy bonfire like a barn bash. City slick burn, rubber like a tarmac. Push the button on you haters, hit the thrusters.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Horwitz.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Out there to center. Base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
One down, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham.
Now they're playing with the lead, and they still have a chance to add on to it. You have to stay aggressive in these at-bats.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 on, 1 out. Andrew McCutchen, the next to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. McNeil under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Lindor. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Dennis Santana.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the
And
count.
it's over. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's downstairs and outside. Look out! And it hit him. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one.
Juan Soto.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch
Ball
down.
1, no strike.
A little bit high. And a count now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Turned on, but foul wide of third. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
The winning run on second base. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.